voice for print. But no.
Even then, like, your words would be like, but Bill went to the school.
But apparently, like, 2 of my friends DM'd me afterwards saying that I had a knack for streaming solo, and I was like, okay, I didn't think I did, but...
I mean...
Everybody living now. Everybody fucks.
I don't fuck.
Yeah, clearly.
Neither do you, boy.
I've been fucking my wife recently. It's
I was talking
that's been nice.
Matt, you're not fat. Stop saying you are.
It is, dude. I've just been like binging The Rookie, and now I'm kind of getting back into games. But that's what we're talking about today. Simple shit, because it's fucking early in the morning.
Whose idea was this?
Ben's.
Fuck you, Ben.
I mean, Chase, we were already awake playing Helldivers.
Yeah, but...
You know how often I check Discord on my phone just to see who's all in there, and like...
Maybe once a day?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Sometimes I just get on to talk to y'all for a minute and then fuck off and leave.
Anyway, our topics today is comfort and binging. Why is it so comforting? Then we have what are we looking forward to / new media. Kind of combine them together, Matt, just to make it a little easier.
I see
and then what are we disappointed with? And why is it to Memento Morons?
You already thought.
Wait, what are we disappointed with? I thought it was what we find is pointless.
Oh, is it pointless or disappointed? What do y'all want?
Pointless.
It was pointless, bro.
Oh, well, I mean, still, I guess. Okay, what do we find pointless? Okay, let me change it. What do we find pointless? All right, everybody. So, what do we find pointless? Forget what I said a minute ago. However, it's Memento Morons. That's what I find pointless.
You really don't have a point.
I mean, kind of do.
Dude, we're like a pizza cutter, all edge and no point.
Yeah, but we're super sharp though.
Fuck yeah!
I'm just waiting until Forged in Fire runs out of ideas and they got to start making pizza cutters. Like, all right, it will cut.
It doesn't cut the pizza. You're fired. Pizza fired? You're fried.
They're making a fucking pizza cutter out of Damascus style steel.
Thank you for saying style, because every time I hear Damascus steel, I want to slap shit at somebody.
I imagine somebody's already done it.
I now kind of want to do it though, because Damascus style is just layering different types of iron on top of each other, but Damascus steel itself is gone because they already mined out all the iron ore from Damascus.
Yeah.
So there's no Damascus steel anymore.
That being said,
that's why I hate watching that show, because I hear someone go, Damascus steel. Like, you're wrong.
Well, if they harvested all the iron out, and if that's the case, what if they take a bunch of knives that were made from the original iron, smelt it into something new? Would you still call it Damascus steel then?
I mean, that would still be Damascus steel. But
okay, I'm just making sure.
That was also like, 3,000 or 4,000 years ago.
There's also a black version of that called Demarcus steel.
It's just DeMarcus stealing stuff from people. When you said DeMarcus steal, I was like, it's
DeMarcus
right
stealed all my Damascus steel from me.
goddamn Demarcus stole.
You should imagine some dude named DeMarcus Steele, and he's just like,
Demarcus Steele is like a badass, like undercover cop name. Like,
that's
Right?
a porn.
Demarcus Steele.
That's a porn name.
that's a porn name for an undercover cop who's going undercover as a gay porn star.
There you go.
I mean, that South Park already did that with the sheriff who was.
The sting operation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, give me the money. I take your pants off. Yeah,
You're arrested.
Yeah, McCap. He fucking shit that whole fucking party's worth of cum into a bag, dude.
Right.
For DNA evidence.
Do a South Park deep dive because I fucking love South Park.
We will do a South Park deep dive eventually.
I
Sometime
really
soon.
want to do it.
All right, so what was the first topic? What?
Comforting and binging. Why is it so comforting?
Which you could binge Forged in Fire. So I mean, hey, there you go.
Or The Rookie.
I have,
Good
dude.
show.
That yeah, I've been binging the fuck out of The Rookie. I'm already in like season 5, and like I'm also watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine at the same time with my wife. So it's like I got 2 cop shows. One where I know nothing bad's gonna happen probably, and one where I'm like that someone could die. Someone's gonna die.
Every time they introduce some new character out of nowhere that has a history with everybody, they die. In The Rookie, every time.
Yeah.
It's a common theme with that show.
I think something that's because we're also going through One Piece. We're almost to 100 episodes already, man.
Good job. Now you got like 1,000 more to go.
900 something more. Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna say
But
this.
I think the comfort in it is like knowing you, especially if it's a show that's completed, you know there's an end goal with it.
Yep.
You know there's something comforting in like I can devour something and finish it, and then move on. And that's what like even with movies, man. Some people, I don't want to watch a 3-hour movie, but I do want to watch this 14-hour long show once every week.
Is One Piece still going on, or is it over?
No, it's
So
still
Matt-
going on.
What I said was right. When you said you're at episode 100, I said you have 1,000 more to go. There's 1,100 episodes.
It might as well be, but it's like I don't care, man. Once we get complete 100, like that's like high five moment for us. Like, all right, 100 down. Let's just go get. Oh yeah, another 100 down.
10 more to go.
That's what it's like, man. But yeah, and then like because the more you like a show, you develop love for the characters, and you want to see how they get out of shit. Some stuff completely absorbs you, man. Like, yeah, I'm binging through The Rookie, but when I re-binged through Sons of Anarchy, I couldn't stop. I had to devour that. I've only had a couple shows that, like, what do you want to do today, Napoleon? Like, I just want to finish my show. I have to finish it. I have to. Fuck you, I need to. That happened with Hunter x Hunter. I ended up signing up for Crunchyroll just so I could finish the last, like, 80 episodes that weren't on Netflix or whatever. Shameless. When I got into Shameless, dude, that show wasn't even over, but I needed to watch everything that was there, and then move on with my life. And that also happened with the show Evil, man. As soon as I started that, like, all right, I've got to watch all these three seasons so I can move on, because like fuck. My ADHD brain will find shit it likes and lags onto it, and then I need to like parasite all the information out, and then do this a whole bunch. I don't know, man. That's comforting for me.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Obsessive. It honestly does, but
I kind of agree with Matt in the same vein. It's like, it's one of those things that, yeah, you like it, and you know that the show will eventually end. So you're like, okay, well, I can set this much time aside to, watch so much of it, or finish it, or watch all of it.
I mean, it's like Letterkenny, dude. That thing has been my like comfort show to just binge. Like, I'll just sit there and watch like, 5 or 6 episodes in a row, just enjoying every moment of it still.
Yep.
Absolutely love that show.
I remember.
I'm going to do a rewatch of that of myself too.
I'm probably going to do it as well because
I got you yesterday, didn't I?
Well, I mean, I always think about it because, like, from the outside, you're just like, it's just a show of people talking. That's pretty much the whole concept. Is just, don't know the other deed, shame here, no shame, no harm. That's a whole episode.
Tit fucker.
Yeah, but then, like, once you start getting into it, and then I had to have the subtitles on. I can understand it, but the amount of trash talking going on that you need to stay on top of, especially when like McMurray and them are what?
It's just rapid fire.
Mrs. McMurray is worse at talking than McMurray.
They actually have subtitles without the subtitles when she speaks
They had
Like in later seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, because like in later seasons, at one point I didn't have the subtitles on, and then it was like randomly I see the subtitles on. It was just her talking. It was like, and then at one point it's just question marks. Like,
I was trying to watch The Last Samurai on one of my websites, and it didn't have subtitles on for it. And there's a lot of Japanese, and then the fucking thing fucked up anyway, so the whole mood got ruined.
Well, shit.
I mean, I did add subtitles on, but they were not synced up. It'd be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then like, no, it fucked up. Something fucked up. It wasn't timed.
I think one of the reasons why some people would rather binge something for hours on end as opposed to watch a slightly smaller but single piece of media like movies. I think it's the structure of it all, because with every episode you're allotted such and such amount of time to go deep on one part, and then that part builds up on another part, and then another part, and then another part, whereas
another one.
But on the reverse side of that, for shows that aren't serialized, kind of like South Park, or Family Guy, or even Big Bang Theory. That was what was good about Big Bang Theory is, there were kind of some longer stories, but you could just watch a single episode and not have to see the episode before.
Oh yeah,
there was no bad jumping in point.
Yes, absolutely. That's a good way to put it.
Well, of course, but like what I mean, mostly like sure, the building up is more focused on the serialized stuff, but I'm just thinking it's like a heavier concentration of whatever the hell's going on.
It definitely allows, you to get encapsulated more by these characters, man. Mm-hmm. Same thing like with Breaking Bad, man. If Breaking Bad was a movie, it would not hold up.
No.
It'd be in like these rises and falls and continuing, and then you gotta wait a year? I have to wait a year!
Yeah.
You know how hard that is for us consumers of media to have to wait? I'm still like holding my breath for Beyond the Spider-Verse. The third one is going to be mind-blowing. I don't set expectations, but mines are high for that fucking movie, and I know it's gonna deliver on it.
I love the 2 Spider-Man movies that I saw at your place, but I don't know. Call me jaded. I'm not gonna be setting any expectations.
I mean, those 2 are already fantastic.
It was the same thing with when I saw Deadpool and Wolverine, man. I had expectations for it. Not like high, but I'm like, I'm going to love this. And I walked in. I loved it. That's my expectation. It's not high. It's just, I'm going to love it. And I'm going to walk in and I'm going to love it. And I'm going to leave. Those are expectations for me. I'll know if I'll like it, or, when you go see like a disaster movie, it's not going to be good. You're like, I'm gonna laugh like 2 or 3 times, and then I'm gonna leave, and they kind of get you know what to expect out of shit like that.
Well, the only thing that would have made Matt love Deadpool Wolverine more is if he saw Deadpool's penis.
No, what are you talking about? No, that burnt little sausage thing. Fuck no, it already.
It was in the first movie.
It already had Blade in it. Spoiler alert.
The movie's been out for a while now.
He peaked out so bad.
Dude.
Bro, I've seen that 4 times, and every time he pops up, I'm like, ah!
Having Gambit though was pretty interesting.
Gambit, when me and Ben
badass.
When me and Ben saw it at Matt's house and everything, I thought Matt was gonna jump off the fucking couch at how excited he was to see Blade again.
He had already seen it like twice by that point, and
the first time we watched it was the 3rd time for him.
Thing that I love about that fucking movie is all the damn comic book tie-ins and everything.
Yeah.
Where he was even referencing the cover art for certain comics and shit whenever Wolverine shot it.
It had the Hulk behind in the claws, and he's like, ooh, classic yellow and brown. And then you had freaking homie crucified on the X. He's like, we're just going in a different direction, but
dude, even worse, if you look in the background at the shops and stuff, they're also tie-ins to comic books.
Oh yeah.
The one store that they get thrown into, the shoe store, is actually a joke on the fact that the guy who wrote the Deadpool comic couldn't draw feet.
Yeah. If you want the fucking fine-tooth comb, there's a YouTube channel called New Rock Stars, And dude, just the first breakdown of Deadpool and Wolverine was like almost like an hour and 20 minutes long. And then they also did, this is what we missed in the first one, another 45 minutes of like, if you look in the background, you actually see this as to a comic that actually only came out on napkin once that was drawn. Like, how the fuck do you know this shit?
Right?
You're like the Nardwar for like shit like that, dude.
It's kind of like how I saw like a video. It was like all the Easter eggs of the Mario movie, and it was like 3 hours long.
Yeah, bro, it's fucking great.
Like those people who I'm sorry, Ben. Those people who like make these movies and love the movies, like you can feel the love when you watch them.
Absolutely, 100%.
This is actually kind of a tie-in with the whole binging topic as a whole, because whenever you're deep diving into it, you're basically just, give me all the information you can possibly give. I absolutely fucking adore this movie. What's this about? What's this about? What's this about? What's this about? Did I miss something?
The comic canon height of Wolverine.
Yes, the short one. He's like, well, aren't you a cute little fella? Like, meh. That was so funny.
I told my girlfriend about that. Oh, sorry about that. I was just saying, I told my girlfriend about that, and I was like, and you know what's funny? She's like, what? He's still an inch taller than you. Fuck off.
I was gonna say, with the wanting to dive deeper into just the lore on stuff, which is still technically a sort of binge, because I love No Country for Old Men. I already have it on Blu-ray and everything, but they're making the Criterion Collection coming out in December, and I was like, well, that's cool, you can have a special edition, but what else are you bringing to me that I don't already have? And like, oh, that's what you're asking? There's like 3 other documentaries about the making of it. There's like 2 extra commentaries with like the writer of the book and the director talking about it. There's all these other like behind the scenes documentary, one made by Josh Brolin while filming the movie. Like, all right, take my fucking money.
Matt hears that and he immediately comes in his pants.
Dude, it's like, what do we? Oh, it's still going. Okay, great. Yeah, all right, bet.
It's a similar story from whenever I was over at Hastings back in the day.
Oof.
R.I.P.
Rip Hastings.
One out for Hastings.
I found the 30th anniversary collector's edition of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And it was like this fucking thick with concept art, storyboards, pretty much every fucking thing. It was like a 3-pound fucking DVD case.
Yeah, that's it. Then you bought that shit.
Yes.
Because you're like,
I'm a nerd. I must learn. Tell me more.
Dude,
like, as soon as I saw that, I was just like, boop, 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 bom, bom. Let's go.
Well,
whenever. Oh, sorry. Go on, Jace.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, I just remember Ben talking about that. I remember when I bought my collector's edition of Outlaw Star years ago. It had all
fantastic.
it had all the DVDs. It had like a small little artwork book, and I've never used them, but it even had like Outlaw Star postcards and everything. I was like,
dude, yeah, like it's nice little knickknacks. I think the best feeling ever was when I spent $200. I spent most of my paycheck on the Breaking Bad Blu-ray barrel. It's a giant methylamine barrel.
Yeah.
And it opens up, and all the seasons are between like plexiglass.
Yeah.
That has it'll make a whole fucking picture on each of them, but they're like magnetic. And then you pop open the top, it came with a fucking Better Call Saul like matchbook thing that was a USB drive that had a whole documentary on it. Came with a fucking Los Pollos Hermanos fucking apron. And then you get this book out, you got everything pulled out, and you're reading it, and it's like, hi, I'm Vince Gilligan. Thanks for being a super fan. We wanted to give our fans like the best thing we could. You probably have all this sprawled out on your carpet right now, reading and just smiling. And I was like, I do, and I am. Like, yes. Because the last time I went through Breaking Bad, because I said, I spent $200 on this barrel. I'm not fucking streaming it. I do not know I'm getting my fucking money's worth. And then the last time I watched it, I went through every discs, every inch of those discs. I did all, well, not the commentaries, but I did all the bonus features, all the behind the scenes, there's actually a fake ending around season 4 when he wakes up in bed next to Lois and he's Hal again. She's like, what are you doing? Like, oh my God,
in the middle.
I was like a meth dealer, and there was this kid in his like older brother's clothes just saying bitch, bitch, bitch the whole time, and I was married to this hot blonde. She's like, I knew if you grew a beard, you would start acting like this. Married to a hot blonde, please, Hal. Like, you can't fucking pull that shit. It was fucking great, though, man.
I've actually seen that one on YouTube, but no, actually watching
awesome.
Breaking Bad like just recently, like I binged it at my last job because we did nothing there. But honestly, like I really enjoyed that entire show. Like I knew I would, I just never got around to doing it. I didn't have time, but like watching it was fantastic.
Yeah,
I feel kind of bad that it wasn't on the podcast episode for it, but
What's funny is because as he was watching it, and I'm such a fan, I would watch the season recaps on YouTube, and so he was talking to me about it. But now that I'm watching The Rookie, and he's already seen it, I'm like, oh, bro, this person died! Oh, man! I'm like live tweeting it to him as it's happening.
dude, he was drunk as shit the other day.
No, fuck!
It was great.
Matt talking about his Breaking Bad collection. I have I don't know if y'all remember when the Fallout Anthology collection came out, and it came.
yeah.
It actually came out in like a mini nuke and everything.
Oh
See,
yeah,
that's
that was
fun
like
stuff to
2011,
get,
2012.
Yeah, it was a while back. I have it on my desk. There was like a little button on it. It has the nuke whistle go off, and it quit making the sound effect, but after a little bit, you'd hear the cash register cha-ching.
That's badass, man.
But it has Fallout 1, 2, 3, New Vegas, Tactics, and it didn't have the game, but it had a little case for Fallout 4 as well.
What happened to the game?
No, it didn't have it. It was like Fallout 4 wasn't a part of it, but they made like a little sleeve for the game itself, for the disc itself.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a here's what's next.
Yeah, it was like coming out with Fallout 4, and they like have like the game, like disc in the little cardboard sleeve and everything.
Yeah.
But it just had like a code for it or something?
No, you'd have to buy a Fallout 4 itself, but it had a sleeve for your copy of Fallout 4 ready.
Aw, shit. What's up?
Oh shit, here we go again.
I think that's all the topics we needed to cover, though, right?
By the way, just so everybody knows, Breaking Bad, episode 18.
Episode
I went
18.
back through. Ben, we need to renumber these.
Yeah.
We need to go back through it someday.
I'll do that later on.
Later, when you get time. But I was like reading through, I was like, dumbasses with drinks, and then it's like bad dates and spiritual dicks. Moronic mid-weeks 1. Oh, it's all for conspiracy. It's like there's not numbered like the rest of them are.
Yeah, we didn't start numbering them until episode 30.
Yeah, I really hope that we don't go
just
back.
Just leave it, man. That's our whole. Don't
our
erase history, bud. We stand by our shit, especially our mistakes. God damn it.
It's bad enough that
Most of us are probably mistakes.
It's bad enough that like a year and a half in, or no, like 4 or 5 months into this, when we were like 30 something episodes in, I was messing around with some stuff, and I accidentally unpublished episode 2. So I had to unpublish everything else in order to get episode 2 in the right spot.
You can't just like it doesn't allow you just to drag and put it where it's supposed to.
No, it doesn't. It was the most infuriating fucking thing.
Fix your shit, YouTube.
It's
No,
not YouTube.
Yeah, that was Spotify.
It was
Fix your shit,
Spotify,
Spotify.
formerly
Yeah.
Anchor.
Pay us back. Give us money again.
I miss Anchor. That was fun. I had fun.
Anchor.
Dude, we still have like $5 in there, but it requires $10
Get it out.
to get it out.
Connor, I haven't seen you in like 3 hours. 4
Y'all are
hours.
wearing the same shirt.
Actually, we are the exact same shirt. It says Clayton on the back and everything.
Yeah, they gave me one.
I had a 2X one here
That's
that was
awesome,
left over, so I
man.
gave him one. I have other ones, other sizes. Like honestly, I'm
a
gonna
little domino guy shirt.
I'm gonna talk to my friend Maya, who does shirts and stuff, and see if she can't make us some actual shirts for us to wear for conventions and stuff.
Yeah, get another fucking family get together, start up. That way I can I can steal your fucking.
No, you can buy your own alcohol this time. You're a grown man. Don't you fucking steal all my
Bro, we
goddamn
all
alcohol.
fucking took a shot of Gus and Brew,
Brew.
and Connor had like the biggest like double shot ever. And I was like, don't do all that. Like, at least get a soda to chase it down. He's like, I don't drink soda. I'm like, you're bud.
I actually
Buddy,
have. The
I know you
video
don't
of
drink
him
it. We're about to
afterwards.
just do straight whiskey right now, man.
It
And
was
this motherfucker went the first time went, "Ah," and then she just looked at the rest, went like a badass. He got some chest hairs yesterday, man.
Yeah,
It was nice,
Connor.
buddy.
I've always
Yeah,
had chest
I
hair.
said bought me that meat, and it was like that meat was trash, dude. Oh, there
Oh,
was.
there you go.
God,
We
you
got
look like
some
a
hair on that
fucking-
shit.
You look like a Persian taxi driver. No.
Dude,
I
Connor,
look like the Persian taxi driver.
Hello, I am your Uber. Where would you like to go today?
Where do you want to go, bastard?
Where you want to go, bastard?
Anyway, we were talking about comforting and binging, Connor.
Yeah,
Okay.
comforting and binge media. We're
Honestly,
doing it real
you
chill
can-
this morning, man.
You can binge Memento Morons on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora.
Binging
and
podcast,
other things.
absolutely, man. Especially when I had a job that allowed me to have headphones in. It got me through days, man.
dude,
I mean, I
it's
guess you still
fantastic.
technically could.
Yeah, but now I like watching stuff, and the only time I will listen to stuff while playing games is if it's like Elder Scrolls Online or something. You know, I like to listen to my games as well.
Hey, baby.
That cat just did not know what was happening.
He does not want to go. He wants to go.
Attack his face!
So yeah, you could always binge Memento Morons. We're everywhere.
Connor, why do you find comfort in binging stuff?
Hold on.
That cat has seen some shit.
No, he's just hyperactive that I got back. Anyway, it's just a respite from everything. I mean, I've had days where, I haven't done as much hard work as everyone else, but when I worked at Walmart, that's a pretty heavy lifting and hard work, and just having a day where you don't have to sit there and lift things that are about a quarter of your size, it's just nice. And for binging, it just depends on what I'm binging. I used to binge anime, but I never feel like I have time to binge anime anymore.
Now he binges porn.
There you go.
The only time you're supposed to binge porn is while you're actively watching. People that watch porn to like not masturbate is like the weirdest shit.
That is
Only
weird.
time I did that was when I was on fucking like hard drugs all the time. When I was on dope, I'd always have Tumblr open, just like.
You probably couldn't even find your wiener while you were doped up like that. You'd be like,
Oh, you can. You
I
want
get-
it just doesn't work. Your dick does not work as much as you want it, bro. It
Yeah.
don't.
looks like the fucking graboids for Tremors, just fat. That's it.
Is that why women doing drugs? Do they have the same problem? Like
Some of them actually can't climax. I've heard. I was dating a chick who said when she
Women
was on
can
dope,
climax?
she actually couldn't reach
The difference-
orgasm when she was fucking geetered.
They're
She was always almost so close. It's like the one time, the one and only. Well, I mean, I've taken Molly before, but the one and only time I actually took a legit like H-based fucking ecstasy tablet for my birthday. That was weird, man. Everything got real heavy, but I was trying to. I couldn't complete.
Memento Morons lesson number 1: drugs makes your dick stop working.
It totally can, bro. Don't fucking.
with women,
do
your
drugs.
vagina just droops. Just
Yeah, the whole pussy fell out, man. It crawled away.
Drugs are bad.
That's how they make fleshlights.
looked like a monster from the Thing. Just
Anyway, why do you find comfort in binging?
fun to kind of just not have to focus on something.
Turn your brain off.
Exactly.
Turn the brain off. I mean,
Eh.
I've been looking at that ROM hack game I'm going to play for Pokemon again, about fusing Pokemon again. I've been binging a few things, and just nice to chill.
I
And then, of
also
course-
think like it's a good thing to just keep your mind off of shit. Because for me,
Sometimes
like
you need it.
that's why I have to sleep with headphones in, man. Because if I'm just with my thoughts, it's always just terrible shit. You know, you're just second guessing everything. I'd rather just listen to the Black Death right now, which I'm re-going through that series, and it's fucking pretty good. It's a pretty good series.
Connor taking us to get ice cream yesterday, chilling with my mom in the car, just like listening to heavy metal music.
I didn't mean to,
It was
but like,
hilarious.
the moment
Mom
I
just, like,
realized,
it's fine.
the moment I realized it, What Remains by Pop Evil was playing, and I was like, that's a little loud. And then finally, Dalton was like, why don't you just look up 80s music? You've Spotify for a reason. Oh, yeah.
No, when your parents are in your car, it's time to show them some shit, man. I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, buddy. If I was in the car, I'd be like, "Yo, Penny, you ever listen to the Mars Volta?" Boom, and I wouldn't even do some like chill shit. I'd do like Bedlam and Goliath, like the weird shit I had to get my cherry popped with, like whenever we pulled up and it was super blaring, and then Still's out there with the customer, and they're like, "What is wrong with your car?" Like,
Matt
this
just
is
giving
9
drugs.
people on drugs, man.
Matt just giving your mom drugs. It's time for an ego death, Penny.
Here you
I
go.
mean, she does have chronic pain. It might help her.
Matt pulls up somewhere, and someone yells at him, "What's wrong with your car?" He pokes his head out the window. "It's called music, you fucking uncultured swine!"
It's actually not. That's the Mars Volta. Like, yes,
Okay.
it is still music, but then they have those like where everything breaks down, and it does not sound very good to people who are not just fans
Oh
of
no.
bad shit.
I don't know.
I've
I
heard
could
it
see my
plenty-
mom absolutely loving like heavy metal music out of nowhere.
I don't know. I've heard plenty of it with some Mars Volta songs that moments just feel so like disjointed, and I have to stop myself to be like, wait.
Just start
Let
with
me
Teflon
listen.
and work your way up.
See, no,
I started with- he started me on Roulette Dares.
Octahedron is a great
Yeah.
pop album for
He
everybody.
started me on Roulette Dares.
Nocturnicate, great. Like Deloused, great. There's some shit in the middle. Bedlam and Goliath, freaking Amputecture. Those are the fucking. Yeah, we fucking wrote this with a Ouija board. Like crazy shit.
I feel like Matt made up every single one of those words.
Stop.
How about you take your headphones off to tell him to stop when we can still hear you?
I thought I had to like get up and stop him because he's so interested in whatever smell came from your place.
Probably
I
barbecue.
mean, you ate the ribs. The smell probably came with you, man.
Bro, I woke up Dalton yesterday by accident. We were watching hockey games, and
Like, he
it
went
was
to the restroom.
Winnipeg.
He was gone
It
for
was
like a good bit.
it
Go
was
ahead.
Winnipeg versus Mississippi or Minnesota. I can't
It was
remember.
Minnesota Wilds.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? It was like Winnipeg 1, Minnesota 4. But I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm overthinking it. They'll come back. They can get a score. Walk back right in. Dalton sleeping. I look at the score. Winnipeg 1, Minnesota 5, and I just go, fucking embarrassing. And the door just got
there,
out.
like I was chilling in that spot. And I looked. I was probably very comfortable. Like I don't remember ever falling asleep. And then like he left and then came back in. He's like,
Dude.
fucking embarrassed. I was like, oh my god.
For some reason, when you start getting the sleepies on the couch and you doze off, it's never the same when like, hey, wake up, go to bed. You know, no, you should have just let me fucking do that shit at like 3 in the morning when I wake up. I'm like, oh, because like it's never the same, man. That sleep
And it's
never
honestly
hits the same.
the best sleep there.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, because I had like when I had my apartment, I had the best couch to fall asleep on because it was massive. Like I could.
Dude,
lay on
our
it fine.
L-shaped couch, man. Me and Devin and just like,
Yeah,
One,
dude, like I'd fall asleep on that couch all the time. It's great.
1 minute, I'll be right back.
Okay.
He wasn't contributing anyway.
nothing of value was lost.
Was it even his turn? Big boy kitty.
No,
No,
we've just-
kitty, please.
We've just been kind of rapid firing and all that shit.
I mean, we don't even do this for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, like the most recent binge we did was the second sequel because the first season was called Monster: The Story of Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant. It brilliantly portrayed how uncomfortable it is being around that monster of a human being, aka my favorite serial killer. And then so season 2, Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez brothers, who were just two rich assholes that murder their parents, went on a huge spending spree, and then when they got arrested and caught, then towards the end they're like, oh yeah, we also were like super molested all the time and raped for like ever. That's been our whole life. I'm like, well then why didn't you mention that? But I don't know. But yeah, I was wondering how they were gonna make it just as dark as Dahmer, but like, dude, there was once they start explaining like the molest. I swear, bro, there's one scene where my jaw opened up. He's like, well, that, once it started happening, that's when we started putting cinnamon in everything. Like, what? Yeah, when you started putting cinnamon in all of my dad's food. Like, why? It's supposed to make the cum taste better. And you're like,
God damn.
Hey, God. No.
I actively frowned during like dude. Ben, you might appreciate this. Just from a cinematic point of view, but one episode, it was 40 minutes long. It was a single take, and it was just like one of his like confessions of, or supposedly what his dad did to him growing up.
Oh shit!
But it was a single take, and it started with his lawyer. He's sitting in there like that's we did stuff called knees, and there was the hardcore stuff, and then like it's slowly zooming in like as the episode's ending, and I'm like, dude, we're gonna end up in this fool's nostril. I swear to God. But it was like super cool, man, for just a single take. Like what a monologue you had to remember.
I
for
also
that
can't get over
shit.
the fact that Matt was talking about this with my mom.
Yeah, and she was very interested. I made
she
your whole
loves
family
true-
laugh.
Yeah, she loves true crime stuff. Like honestly, like I want to get her on here for some true crime.
Even when we left, that's like I told you, like Dalton's family's like, dude, they were super chill. I'm like, they're fucking chill.
Yeah, no, they love pretty much everybody.
Hell
For
yeah.
a while, my mom had something against
Vincent
Ben.
usually doesn't ever like
We all had something.
when
against
we
that.
leave, but he shook your dad's hand yesterday, and that was like a big step for him, man.
Yeah, right.
Normally he's way too shy for that, but
Yeah, he like really had fun with Raylan and
Leo.
Leo. Yeah,
He pushed Leo down to slide.
Eh.
Like legitimately, like one moment, Leo was like climbing up, and Vincent was helping him, and then Leo kind of turned on the slide, like looking up like this, and I just see Vincent do this.
long live
He
the
just
king.
pushed him, but Leo was
Vincent, it's because he's like, all right. I mean, I'm trying to go, so if you already climbed up here, dog, I ain't helping you down, dog.
Leo is not.
he
is,
didn't
like,
get hurt.
Not
Like
even
he
two
literally
yet.
landed on his
He
butt, and he
Everyone
just
to know.
giggled. He was happy.
Vincent's like 8, right?
Yeah.
And then like Leo's like not even 2.
But it was just so funny to see. Just Vincent even had a smile about to do it. Like, bitch.
That's super cute, though.
Dude, Devin gets super offended if you say Vincent looks like Matt.
Who
She
does?
gets,
Why?
she gets mad. She's like, "Well, it's not like I didn't help make him."
Yeah,
or something.
she's like, yeah, I didn't fucking help or anything.
It's like but it looks just like.
I'm
it looks
sorry he
just like
came out
Matt.
a little burnt, but them's the rules.
He's not even a
Devin.
little burnt. He's just
Them's
white.
the rules, man.
He's like white Matt.
I'm
He's
a white
waxed.
Matt. I've had people at work one time be like, wait, you're Mexican? It's like, yes! I know
Really?
I don't talk it or sound like it, but do I not at least like look slightly brown? I'm not just bronze.
Doesn't even eat
Yes.
like it.
You look like a 12-year-old Greek.
You are
boy with a
mildly
mustache.
poo-pooed, Matt. You're mildly poo-pooed.
I'm cocoa, bitch.
That's like probably
cocoa
the most basic
butter.
thing
I
you
am
could
the
say.
cocoa butter man.
He's lightly shitted.
I'm
That
lightly
was the
shitty,
nicer
man.
way I put it. Mildly poo-pooed.
I present the streak mark.
Dun,
The
dun,
street
dun.
Matt is a streak mark
Oh,
of
yeah.
society.
Kind of, we just need to get Matt a sombrero and a fucking poncho.
No, like low key lately. Well, I've also been like replaying Ghost of Tsushima, which is fucking glorious. But I low key want to get the fucking Ronin outfit with like a rice patty hat. Honestly, the rice patty hat I want is the big one that covers up and just has the little gate there. And it's
That'll
like
You can actually hilariously, when you get to the DLC, you can get armors of different, like some of the outfits, but inspired by different games from the PlayStation. Like there's a heavy samurai armor and it has Kratos colors, like it's ash white and it has a red streak.
that's
And,
on just the Legends mode. You can't actually have those.
You can get into DLC.
Well, I mean that
You have to find shrines and do like little specific things for it, like
because I unlocked all the PlayStation like because there was a Horizon one as well.
Horizon, Shadow of the Colossus,
Yeah,
God of War, and Bloodborne.
Hey, actually,
Bloodborne's you literally
I'll be
have to
right back.
injure yourself and heal
Okay.
yourself. And then it gives you this like dark Ronin outfit with the hunter's mark and the rice patty hat, and I'm just like,
Or that game because there's also one called Rise of the Ronin, which it gets compared to Ghost of Tsushima because it's pretty
Of course
much
it
the
does.
same, but it's made from Team Ninja, so it's like Ghost of Tsushima plays more like a movie, man. It's like limited HUD, everything's very
God,
fluid,
yes it does.
and it's simple. You got one weapon, you can upgrade it,
I mean, to be fair, the beginning of the game for Ghost of Tsushima literally says, would you like it in like normal color with everything, black and white, or would you like it in
Atari mode?
Yeah, it
black
says
and
like
white, it's all
Kurosawa
grainy.
mode, like
Yeah,
the old
Kurosawa,
director
yeah.
dude.
You could even turn it full Japanese and like have it black and white, but I tried it for a minute and it's like, nope, this game's too beautifully colored for me to.
You could
do
put
that.
it in English with that, but I just
know.
tried it.
But if you're gonna go, you might as well go all the way, you know?
Wouldn't it be badass if you can put it in pastel color mode so it's like Ghost of Tsushima meets Okami?
Maybe a little. I get where you're going at. But Matt, also fun fact, the voice actor for Jin Sakai in the Japanese dub, it's the same as Zoro's Japanese dub.
Oh,
I
nice.
just really picture it's like, we need a swordsman like protagonist voice. Who are we going to get? Isn't there a popular Japanese guy who does a swordsman in an anime? Grab him.
I should just get the voice of Excalibur from Soul Eater.
No,
He's
that
just
would
a
ruin
do
it.
Do it.
Silence!
I kill you.
Not really, but close enough.
Excalibur!
I fucking hate him so
Excalibur!
much.
I'm looking for heaven. I'm going to California.
I fucking hate that character
I
so
love
much.
Excalibur. Fuck
Dude.
you.
He's such a
Excalibur is a piece of shit, but I fucking found him hilarious. I also thought this was bigger when I ordered it, but when it got there, I was still like, Excalibur!
That's what
It's like
all
a
of my
Christmas tree
girlfriends
ornament.
say.
I
That's
just
all
love the
like, I can
first
still-
episode. After
Why? Because
Black...
a dude has to pull your sword out for you?
No,
Yeah.
when they grab you, it's not Excalibur, it's X.
No, it's the boulder they pulled Excalibur from.
The boulder is conflicted.
Yeah,
I love-
no one talks about the specialness of like the boulder is like you shall be the one to hold Excalibur. Like he's got his whole journey as a rock, and no one gives a fuck about him. It's all about like, dude, I get it, but you're still like Alfred. You're pretty much Batman's butler. No one talks about the goddamn rock, bro, and I'm pissed off about it.
Honestly, like the thing is like a barbarian going to take the Excalibur. Instead of picking up the sword, he picks up the sword and the rock, and he just beats people with the rock.
I mean, you do that in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. You combine like resources with weapons, and one of the strategies is put a stone or a boulder on a weapon of yours so it can destroy rocks. So I'm just sitting here like holding a sword with a rock, and I'm just like,
Link
I
is a
didn't get it out
barbarian.
fully, but close enough.
Bro,
I
like
remember-
in One Piece, there's that number 3 guy who has like these wax powers,
Mr.
and nothing
3.
can break through the wax. And then he freezes, he gets Luffy all covered in wax, and he's immediately like, well, this is heavy. So he just uses his own shit against him and starts breaking all of his shit, bro. And you're like, he don't give a fuck. The boy's stupid sometimes, but he don't give a
still
fuck.
Oh no,
Fucking-
he is peak stupid. If I had to compare him to the other big two of Naruto and
Yeah,
Goku,
Dalton's like, I think he's more harebrained than fucking Goku is, because
Oh,
like,
God,
that boy
he
is
is.
fucking stupid.
because like,
That's-
can he be smart? Yes, but it's so rare. It is
I don't
so
know
rare for
why.
it to happen.
I don't know where this fucking came from, but I swear I'm having a Connorism. Whenever Matt did a slight pause when he said special, I immediately thought special needs canon.
You already thought.
And had the picture of Piccolo with the crossed
How
eye.
would you keep you waiting? Special needs cannon.
I still remember before Nate died, one of the things he showed me in Dark Souls 3, there is a sword that is embedded, or I think it's a sword or a polearm, I can't remember which, but it's embedded in a rock, and the only way to get it out is to just keep on using it until all the durability goes away and it actually breaks. Then you'll get the actual really good weapon beneath it.
That's actually amazing. I need to find that next time I play Dark Souls 3. Because I haven't
can't-
played in forever. I would
I
love
can't
to do
remember I
Would
can't
you
remember which
say
one-
that you're excited to play that?
Transition.
That was good. Good job, Dalton. I'm
I
proud of
actually
you.
would. I think it'd be fun to stream. Though I would have to deal with the fact that PvP players would invade and kill me as often as possible.
What would you be playing it on?
PC.
There you go.
And
Why
just
would
get
you
my
play
Xbox.
it
And just get my
on
Xbox
literally-
controller.
Why would you
Okay,
play it on
so
literally anything else?
okay, so you're gonna play it on PC, so I need to buy it then. And
I mean, I don't even have it, and I don't have the money for it. So good luck, Chase. You're gonna have to
No,
wait until I
Yeah,
get
Jason, you
paid.
buy it and play it and get beat up by PvP players.
No, you know what? You know what?
I've already done it on Dark Souls 1. I don't need to prove myself to anybody else.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Both y'all get the game, and then every time one person decides to grief the other person, just treat it like a Highlander showdown.
There could be only one.
To be
I mean-
fair, the role I had before was just a strength-based character. He wielded the giant fuck-off mace on the first boss. And I literally called it my, okay, I'm struggling, I need to pull out my, you have a lot of nerve of being alive stick.
Well, we'll
I-
stick.
Yeah.
I when I beat it on Dark Souls 1, I had Hovel's armor, the entire set.
Me.
The only thing I did not have enough strength for was the shield. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna dual wield. So I took the Demon King Great Axe and
Jace, you are big IRL. Why did you want to be big in the game too? I'm
Because
not
I get
even
to
kidding.
represent myself.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm
I
not
like
kidding.
strength builds.
The armor he wears is so heavy, you can only fat roll. Like you literally,
No,
like
I got my poise high enough where I can.
it's the
normal roll.
equivalent of like rolling, but like doing a shitty cartwheel, like all over your body, like
So how Jason and I would do a cartwheel.
or like how Matt did it at the pep rally back in early. Just the.
I mean, well, here's the thing with Hovel's armor. Hovel's armor is just pure rock, and that's all it is.
Walking stone.
But yeah,
Fucking style.
let's get back on
Rockin'
track.
stoned.
I don't know.
Everything
I'm
wrong.
looking forward to one thing
Oh.
and one thing only, and
What's
that's
that?
buying land and building me a house on it.
That's not media, but go on.
Oh, look,
Well, I
things
mean,
you're
it's
looking
things you're
forward
looking
to.
forward to, and new media, you know,
Oh,
things,
okay.
stuff like that. It's like new things you're into, new things you want to do. But I want to buy and build a house so bad.
Go ahead and
Fuck
continue
off
that.
everyone.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I need more beer. If we're talking about shit, I need more shit.
Well, at least I can sit there and talk about a house for a while. Go get coffee then.
Okay.
I'll listen to you, Dalton.
Thanks,
Mother-
bud. At least, like, goddamn, so started talking, everyone fucking left.
I didn't leave you. I got you, boo.
But no, I want to build me a house with, like, you know, a badass bathroom. I am obsessed with a shower that I could walk into that's got jets on all sides.
I was just about to ask, is it going to be one of the ones where it's like all in the walls and
Yes,
like,
all the
straight
walls,
down?
straight down, and one that comes up from the bottom to clean my butt.
What?
So you got
Yeah,
I would want to try that shower at least
it's
once.
a
Dude.
shower that I want to build, Matt, is like
A shower
giant-
bidet?
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
one with a bidet, so I can clean everything. So I'm a very clean. I like showers.
I
love
would like
showers.
to try that shower at least once.
Dude,
if you,
yeah, of
Bro,
course. But also,
supposedly the Menendez brothers said their father built a bigger shower just so they could all take showers together.
oh
well,
god.
I
He
mean, I
had
can
one
build it so
built
we all
just
can-
so he could fit his two boys in there with him.
Anyway, I want to also build like a bathtub big enough to lay my fat ass into, because you know,
Bro.
like, you sit in these bathrooms and like,
Big-
like first off, I'm tall. I'm not.
I
like,
don't really
it's like
take
just
a lot of
fat.
baths either, but our last apartment, the master bed, dude, it was
Mhm.
wide, it was
Yeah.
huge. It was like,
But like, it's like really good for like when you're having a lot of muscle pain and stuff. Like you can
Yep.
Epsom salt and warm bath, like lay in that shit. Oh, I want to build it where I could do that, like a William Taft bathtub.
that's what I did when I was in high school. My dad and my stepmom were going through a little bit of a rough patch, so he got a one of those double wides to live in, and it had like the biggest bathtub I've ever seen. Like this thing was damn near a jacuzzi.
Oh yeah,
And on Friday nights after games and everything, I was like, Dad, I'm stealing your tub. I don't give a damn. And I'd go in there and just hot water, and I would just soak in there for a while, just ease all my muscles, and I was like,
Yeah.
this is great.
but yeah, because like I'm a tall guy, I need a tall bathtub. Like most of them, I'm too tall to lay into, but I also want to set it up to where I can like lay into it and still have my head above water and just be like,
Well, you can. It's just, you're just going to displace all the water out of the tub.
I'm gonna build it perfectly, Jace. Don't worry about
High
it.
walls. No,
Like, I'm
no,
smart.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're smart.
I know how to
probably-
design this.
You're probably the smartest one out of all of us.
Probably.
and if you
Especially
want
when
to
it
do
comes
it,
to
if you want to do it cheaply, just buy one of those giant like hard plastic portable troughs they have that you can dig in for
A horse
you know,
trough?
yeah.
Well,
they
actually, what I
they
was
got
gonna
them pretty
do
big, man. Not
is
big enough
I'm
for
gonna
you.
design it to where it's in the ground. Let's go. I'm gonna design it where it's in the ground
Booty, 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 booty,
instead of
booty,
above
butt
the
cheeks.
ground.
I see
But
them
also-
booty butt cheeks.
But also, I'm gonna have it to where I'm gonna just basically have a concrete and then epoxy inside of it
Yeah.
instead of like the porcelain.
Yeah.
Like a straight up badass bathtub. Also, I'm gonna build me a recording booth, like a area for this stuff, like a whole Memento Morons area, just for me to do my job. It's like
Yes!
it's gonna be soundproof, everything. It's gonna be
3
green.
years later, we're gonna show up and like he's like, I couldn't do any of it. I just built a TP. I live in a TP. Leave it. I don't want to hear shit about it.
Bro, I can build it, and like that's
And
actually,
I will come. Oh.
like that's my goal. I have a goal for the next like 5 years. Is the next
Buy
year I
land,
want to
build house.
yeah I want
be
to
a
buy
bitch.
land. I want to build me a house. And
Build,
I'm actually
build
going to
a
build
wife. I'm gonna build me
Yeah.
a wife.
like weird science, but I'm going to build an actual house, like a small one, like that I can live in while I build the big one, so that way I can still have my land and live on it. But I also want to
Dude,
build
just
like
get one of those sweet little fucking trailers, man. Like a
Yeah,
little
but I
RV
don't-
trailer.
but
double
I
wide.
don't want to have to like pay for anything else, because that's just more money I'd have to pay.
Yes,
So I
Connor.
still live in the TP, and while I'm building my fucking house.
Speaking of land, I was passing through San Saba on my way home, and they legit had a sign on their school that says, "Be warned, some of the staff are armed with weapons and will use them if they need to defend themselves or the children." I just went,
Base.
That had
Base,
nothing to
very
do with
base.
land, but
That has
I know.
nothing-
I like it. But
I
anyway,
like it though.
So what
so
I'm
I want to
hearing-
also build like a wedding venue on it, and then just let somebody else manage it, so it's just pure profit for me.
So
Like
what
I don't
Oh,
care
yeah.
for what. Yeah,
So what I'm hearing is Dalton is building the Memento Moron house.
I'm building everything that I want, where I don't have
He's
to.
building
pay.
he's
I don't-
building our commune for our cult we're gonna start in the fucking
Fuck
future.
yeah,
Yes.
let's go.
By the way, I actually heard something the other day, and I have to say it is. I said it on the Thick Heads group chat, but the Acolyte is just the Waco story in Star Wars. It's David Koresh and all that shit in Star Wars, and
Yeah,
it's
you said that.
it is on par, and it's so
That's
fucking
amazing.
perfect.
See, now I'm more interested in actually watching it.
Yeah, like
Like, it's just
honestly,
like, hey, it's kind of like this true crime
I-
thing. Like,
I think
Yeah.
it got taken off, didn't it?
I know it's still
you
on,
know,
but it's
still on there. They're not gonna get rid of it.
Acolyte got
canceled the
canceled.
second season.
They canceled the second season, but it's still there. Of
Oh,
course.
nothing
yeah.
about- nothing
But anyway,
about it.
yeah, no, that's what I want to do. Is I want to buy me land, B, build me a wedding venue on it, so I can have a passive income, so I don't have to do shit. So I have an income to do stuff, so I can quit my job now,
Yeah.
and not have to ever do that ever again. And then I can put all of my energy into this, to where I can start putting up YouTube videos. I could start making more animation. I could start animating stuff. Like I would love to make an entire series of just like the animation, like this, like the lives and tales of Memento Morons, and it's just these exaggerated ass stories of us, but animated.
So are you gonna be able to handle all the Buck and Doe seasons that are going on?
I mean, I'm gonna have somebody else take care of it. I'm just gonna get like the payment from everything else. It's like I just told my mom, it's like I'll let you take care of it. You just hire and you tell whoever you want, and then we'll just go from there. Because wedding venues, they make bank. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
make a
Make
shit
bank.
ton of money, and they're constantly full.
Yeah, honestly, if
And if
if every one of us just does a little bit of something with regards to this, we can make this into something a hell of a lot bigger.
But yeah, I just want a house and property and to be left alone. I want like 20 to 30 acres. Like
Bro's
I
gonna
want
end
to
up
be
like-
away from it.
Bro is gonna be Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, he hates people in San Saba. Like go to San Saba and you see him, he just treats because everybody just like in San Saba's not as bad, but like he treats other people who try to make a big deal out of the fact that he's Tommy Lee Jones. But yeah, no,
Okay,
I
I'm sorry. Well, I've never met Tommy Lee Jones. Why are you being such a dick, bro?
I mean, if
It's
you,
a
if you
good
go up
movie.
and you're like cordial about it, awesome. But if you go up and like try to super fan about it, he will be pissed off.
You just pull your fucking. You have a tattoo of him on your fucking back with like him and you embracing. Like, can you sign this, dog?
But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to because that's something that I'm actively working towards, and it's weird because I have a goal and ambitions for once.
And honestly,
Yeah.
the things I'm looking forward to are kind of piggybacking off of that because the fucking conventions, the panels and shit that we're gonna be at.
There's a
Pretty much.
convention in like 2 weeks in Killeen. Sorry to interrupt, but there is.
No, you're good. You're
I just
good,
found
you're
out
good.
about it, and it has the Sanderson sisters. And I told my mom's like we should go, and she goes, "Let's go." So,
Hey, dude, it's cognitive word vomit. It's all good. Yeah, exactly. But no, like, I'm actually kind of psyched that we have a little bit of an audience between this and the streams and everything else. Honestly, we should fucking go in on this shit and see what we can do with it, you know? How fucking cool would it be to have people sporting our fucking merch, or, you know, like everybody like showing up knowing all the inside jokes and everything. It's
Hey, like honestly, hanging out with Sleepy was just that.
yeah.
It was him like making jokes that I have forgotten about, by the way. Like, because I don't remember when we talk on the podcast. I don't remember shit. But Sleepy was saying all this stuff, and I was like,
Did we say that?
I was like, I don't remember this,
Awesome.
but I trust that you know this because I don't.
I mean, Sleepy's our number one fan for a reason.
He was like, no, I think it's Safari. I was like, no, you listen to the podcast and are on the Twitch streams.
I feel so
one.
bad for when I saw him like in the video Dalton showed me, and my immediate first like words were, "He's Asian."
Yes.
I didn't know at the time. Like that was the first time I had ever seen.
It's because the rest of us
He
have been
literally had to actively drink water just to do a spit take. He's Asian. Wait. He's
But no, like-
Asian.
but like he literally like most of us have been in the chat with him after like Twitch streams or something.
Yep.
But Connor just like leaves immediately after the Twitch streams.
He's like, why are there so many people? Gone.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
you
glad
need to work
fucking
on that.
Martin Luther King got to open up first, because now I feel shitty about like me excited for a movie coming out.
Oh,
or
you shouldn't
something.
be excited about that, buddy.
Well, okay, I guess in a little bit of more of personal shit, not just entertainment, I am excited because I have been jamming recently with my friend Shan Staggs and his boy Jason, who I'm getting pretty tight with as well. And I bought a bass. Now I'm playing bass, so we're like, I haven't been in a band in so goddamn long. In the last bands I was in, I just played drums, so I don't have to write anything anyway. Like, these are our songs. Like, okay, here's the drums for your songs. So now it's like,
Brain muscles.
yeah, well, I mean, like, Shan's he's serious about it, man. He's bought a processor, everything
Wait a
for
minute.
us. He bought drum mics. We got
You're
stuff
a
to
mus-
record with.
You're a musician. You can't read music.
I can't read music.
He can read music, he just can't read words.
I'm just going off of the joke from Death Clock. I can't read music. Talkies can't read music. Can use?
No.
No.
You know, I have music dyslexias. Well, then how are you just playing that? You know, just old musician trick. Just, you know, play anything.
Honestly, I can't fucking wait to hear what you guys come up with, because like I said it a million fucking times over. Just what I know what Shan can do, I know he's fantastic. I've heard all your shit from back in high school all the way up. I know you can fucking throw down like a motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
So-
So now it's just he's kind of in Seattle for work right now, but I wanted to, it's like, look, I'm gonna just write something pretty simple, try to get a song out for next jam, and I knocked it out in like 2 hours, man. It just came to me,
Just
I was like,
came.
dude. Well, I was just in a pissed off mood, and I just wrote this title called "The Hell of My Own Making," and then I just had my guitar I was picking up in between, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And the riff is just kind of some pretty basic stuff. I didn't want to overcomplicate it, but just I had and like, okay, and then
Well, shit. I mean,
like I said, like it's already, we're trying, you know, I'm gonna run it by them. We already got some other stuff we're kind of fucking with,
mhm.
but finding our sound, getting something recorded. They
That's
didn't
good
even want to
shit.
focus on a band name yet. They, you know, we're still trying to get everything solid. Once we're like, all right, here's like a song, and then like, let's get these recorded, let's get them titled, you know, all that shit. But that's something I'm looking forward to. I am nervous as well, because I, you know, what
Yeah.
if these like, oh no, that's too like emo-ish or something, you know? I don't know.
There's
Just-
still
Who knows,
emo
man?
music out
I
there.
just
People
want to play
listen.
some music, and I haven't played music in a while, so it's going to be a fun challenge for me. And if we stick with it, and then I can finally have my own music finally on Spotify.
Fuck yeah, dude. And who says that it has to be too intricate to be fucking amazing? Anyways, I mean,
I'm not worried about intricacy, man.
Yeah.
Especially now that I'm on bass, my job's a lot less
Intricate.
Dude, we threw a jam the other day where I was just hitting like pretty much one note, but like the groove would just doom 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 doom, like it just keeping that going for like 5 minutes and stopping real quick. Doom doom. I've never had that much fun just playing one single goddamn note, bro. But it was about the groove, so like I'm kind of
Mhm.
learning how to play bass. I could play a bass, but I'm a real basic bitch. I'll just hit the bottom note to get the song done. But now it's like, now I have to think within structure of a groove
Mm-hmm.
that's like still good enough for like guitar to be over it. I don't know. It's the whole thing,
Yeah.
man. That's what I'm excited about in my future. But other than that, like new shit I've been doing. I've been binging on The Rookie lately, and it's actually a really good show. Fucking Nathan Fillion's like the perfect role for that.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
I've been pretty much live tweeting it to Dalton while I've been watching it since he's already watched it, and he kind of did the same for Breaking Bad with me, which is nice. So
I've
gets
actually
to
watched it
return
twice.
that favor. And
Yeah.
me and my wife been going through One Piece, and it's actually been pretty goddamn good, man. It's neat seeing a protagonist who's like this dumb but like badass as well. Because I've even called some of the moments like, okay, so you have this, and what do you do? And I was like, he can kick your ass. And his first word was like, I'm gonna kick your ass. And I'm like, oh shit, they said it like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, One Piece has been real fucking good. Me and my wife are almost done with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I just recently started replaying Ghost of Tsushima. Fable, the anniversary was on sale today, and my wife let me buy it, so I got that downloaded. Fable was one of the few Xbox games I enjoyed.
What the fuck?
And I want to see the Joker
You would
movie.
eat this glass too?
I could
I'd
just
eat that
eat
ass.
my wife's ass. She's like a mug. Bro, I watched this fucking this new Weird Al music video called "Do I Creep You Out" last night, and it's animated, kind of like Angela Anaconda, if y'all remember that show. It's
Yeah.
real weird looking,
Yeah.
but he like goes to her at the barista place. He's like, "Oh, do I creep you out when you shake your hands? I want to shove them in my mouth." Like, oh. Dude, it's fucking funny, man. He ends up getting arrested.
Like that.
I
it's
would
like that-
imagine.
It's like that
So
music
good,
video, Red Flags, where she just starts talking about human centipede.
How's that a red flag? Now, if she was like, man, I really want to be like stitched to someone's, hey, that'd be so crazy being in one of those human centipedes, right, guys?
Oh my god, you're such a Capricorn.
Oh, you know me, dude. I wonder what the astrological sign of each piece of the human centipede would be. Someone needs to do that research. Any fans who like that shit that doesn't exist and it's not real, can you please entertain me?
This person's an Asritarius.
Yeah, I'm sorry my stars aren't aligned from billions of years ago. I gotta be a dick to you today. Sorry.
By stars, they mean their hemorrhoids they're using as stitching guides.
There's a quick video where it shows this girl crying and it says, "This Saturn energy is ruining my day." And then it just shows the planet Saturn. Bro, who the fuck are you?
Who are you even? I don't know.
So-
Even if the
Saturn's the best planet. Fuck you.
So Connor, what you looking forward to? Near, far, whatever the fuck.
Wherever you are.
Yeah, near, far.
hentai.
Wherever you are.
Okay, a few things. Firstly, getting fully into this job. I know it's not going to make me a lot of money, but being able to just get back in the swing of like working, and then hopefully I can bounce off of that to another job that pays more,
There you go.
or
there you
even
go.
or just have two jobs, or maybe school and that job. Just it's something.
I move
It's something.
shells in the morning and I pimp
Like,
at night, baby.
I'm legitimately like waking up tomorrow, and the first thing I'm doing is emailing my district manager saying, "Yo, I'm ready. Whatever day you want me to in-store train, let's get it over with." Because then when she's like, "Oh, if you want to start taking jobs now, you can," I'm gonna go to all the Ballinger Dollar Store location things that they have and just grab all four and be like, "Cool."
Yeah.
And just head over to Ballinger and do all that shit
Cool
in a
shit.
day
Cool fucking shit.
and just get it over with so I can get
you-
some amount of money, just something. Like
you
I said.
still-
But if we're talking about things in general, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, I don't think I'll be able to afford it by the time it comes out, but I want to play it. It just looks fun.
Dalton was bitching about that about an hour ago.
Yeah, no, it's trash. Yeah, it's
Trash.
shit. God damn it. They
Why
have like
trash?
30 versions of like Goku and Vegeta. Like they don't have like the Budokai where
Yeah,
you
no
can click the
shit.
person and then like change up what you want. No, they just have like several versions of each character.
That is how it went down in the old Budokai Tenkaichi. There's two different ones. There was the Budokai one you know about, we love.
I know, but why
then there was
waste
Budokai
that
Tenkaichi.
many spots? Like
What?
they have 3 versions of Super Saiyan Goku.
There are.
Ask the people who made it.
Bandai Namco, punch him in the face.
Hey,
Go
you have a
ahead.
Twitter account?
Yeah, you have a
You
Twitter account.
motherfucker!
Actually,
No,
I've been
I-
using the Memento Morons one to like mean tweet people. Like, I
Oh,
mean tweeted the
no.
city of
Don't
Georgetown the
we're
other
not
day.
Mean. We're not
No, no. The
Bro's
city
gonna
of
end up sending
Georgetown
it-
needs to fix their shit.
Bro's gonna send a tweet to Metallica Red where it just says "kill yourself," signed the Memento
No.
Morons, and we're gonna be like,
No,
"That
I
wasn't
won't
us."
do that. I won't do that.
Yeah,
I'm
you're not
smarter than
gonna
that.
threaten anybody except for maybe Metallica.
No, I'm just gonna tell the city of Georgetown that they need to fix their damn traffic lights because the place that I went through, the traffic lights didn't help. It made it worse.
If you are gonna attack Metallica, just be like #large Ulrich.
If I sent any tweet, if I had a Twitter to Metallica, it would literally just be a tweet to them saying, yeah. That's it.
We came up with a how does Rammstein not have a beer called Doo
Oh
Hop?
yeah,
Or Brewhost actually is pretty good too. Brewhost is actually even better, man.
Das
Brewhost.
Weinstein.
Brewhost, dude. That's fucking
That'd
funny,
be
dude.
great. What else?
Has anyone else
Can't-
bought their tickets for Anime San
Can't
Angelo?
think of much else. Besides the anime convention in San Angelo, because I just think that'll be fun to hang out all
Yeah,
together.
it's like $35.
Unless
Day is
you're
it?
the
November 8th.
November 8th
That
to
weekend.
10th.
I'm gonna wait
It's
until
like a Friday.
Friday,
Good.
Sunday.
If I can, yes, but Sunday because I bought tickets for the Deer Hunter and Bear Ghost, which
Yes, it's
that's
later in the day.
November 10th.
I can get you back in time for that.
I'm
I
gonna wait.
know, so like yeah, we could probably make that. The side note on that, I'm also excited to finally see these two bands and
Yeah.
get to mark them off my list. But I made a post about it on Facebook. Oh, I'm super excited for the show in Austin. Can't wait. And then there was one comment like, "Hey, yeah, I'll be at that show." And then another one said, "Rad, can't wait to do these shows."
Connor, don't worry about your ticket.
God damn it, Dalton.
I told
But
you.
anyway, I fucking had to do a double take because the band Bear Ghost, who I'm going to see, actually commented on my post saying they were excited to play the show that I'm going to see them at. And so
Hell
that was
yeah.
awesome. And I also made a friend. So one of the ladies that's like an admin for the fan page, I'm gonna meet there, who actually like kind of knows the people. She's like, "Man, we might could actually talk to them if you want after the
Okay.
show." I'm like, "That's badass."
I got two more things. Possibly.
All right. What you got? What you got?
I mentioned anime convention because, like I said, it'll just be fun to hang out with you guys. And if I do have some amount of money, I just like splurging at a convention. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And tried to see if they have the guests announced yet. Still don't. Because I'm just really curious as to who they'd get for us. That's about it. If I had to say one more thing, it's that I feel like we're getting super close to getting Bloodborne on the PC. I don't know if we will, but I'm holding out hope. Because
Well,
I'm saying,
where there's a will, there's a way, and if
that comes out in October, that's going to be a Halloween stream idea for me. Just Bloodborne.
it's actually kind of funny that you mentioned this, Connor,
Mhm.
because I was looking into the unreleased Battlefront 3 that was supposed to be for the 7th gen consoles, 360, PS3, that shit.
Yeah.
And they refused to finish it and release it, but some people got their hands on the source code and everything. And they started they started fucking working it up, and now they're releasing it, from what I understand.
Oh, cool.
Like
That's hilarious.
it's for,
We're not
it's for
releasing-
free. It's for free.
Damn. All right. Although I do think that might be a fun idea for October. Just find some scary games, be they like actual scary games or just
Silent
You
Hill
can play
2
that.
remake's coming out, man.
I do know I'm taking a week off in the beginning of October for D4 Vestal of Hatred. So
Fair
I could
enough.
do that. I could do that a couple of nights.
Yeah, you could do
Oh,
that.
shit.
What else? I could suffer and play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Dude, how about funny
we-
takes on scary shit like Resident Evil 2 with
I
some
could play
Mr.
that. I
X
have
mods?
that.
With Mr. X mods?
How about a,
That'd be fun.
I was gonna say, why don't we just play like Phasmophobia during the streaming as well?
That wouldn't be bad. Dalton might enjoy because it has a VR mode.
There you go. But
What
But
I
no,
enjoy?
We were talking about Halloween game ideas, and one of them was Phasmophobia, and I said you might enjoy because it's in VR, but it's a
Yeah,
horror
but
game.
I don't have room for VR.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you don't. Like,
Uh,
it is not as spacious as it looks.
So, Jace, what you got going on, man?
the things I'm excited for, my expectations are tempered a lot now. For Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the big patches that are coming to Space Marine. Um, I guess seeing 4 other nerds at some anime con later on in November.
Fuck yeah.
Just not that Benjamin Bain guy who's a bit of an asshole.
Psh. Yeah, fuck you too, bud.
I don't know. He was pretty fucking held down the last the last one we did.
Turning it into a TED talk.
Well,
I
no,
think
it
so,
was
though,
just
man. He had the energy, man. Like, oh shit, he fucking mowed on, bro.
I still remember waking up in the middle of the fucking night. Ben was still up for some god's awful reason. And then I just hear him bust the loudest and most violent ass imaginable.
It's because them cheeks are so long that like it's like when you throw a firecracker down a canyon. Just
It's
the
like it's like
resonation.
if you hear him fart, he actually farted like a day ago. It just took him that long to get out.
It's like hearing a bottle break down an alleyway.
And like
No,
at
like-
midnight.
I was a little nervous for your windows, Matt, because I thought they were about to shatter.
You just wait till you get
Worried.
all of
I
us.
was
in the
more
same
worried for my
spot.
couch with both of y'all on it. Jesus.
Um, going to finally hang out with Dalton.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
He's
you
all
too,
like-
dude.
He's all like looking back and forth. Fucking A.
Okay,
Why are
I
you not
just-
wearing pants, buddy? Hell yeah.
I guess I just won't come then, Dalton. How's that sound?
Don't worry, I'll come.
Either way, one of us is coming and one of us is bleeding, but
I mean,
Yeah.
are we talking about the convention?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, if there's some like specific cosplayers there in certain outfits, I mean, I'll come.
Yeah.
I literally came one year because, okay, jokes aside for that, figuratively, I remember when I was talking to the guy who did that, or the company that did the Venusaur painting or
E1
wall
Tech.
art I have. Yeah, and I remember talking to him, and then for a moment I was like telling him about the podcast, and I just remember looking up back to him, and in the corner of my eye, just butt, because some lady just had cheeks flopping out of her outfit, and I just remember like getting flashback from him, like, and he's like, "You good?" I was like,
Yeah,
"You're right." I was
I
like,
think-
"You're right." He looked, and then he just went, "Fuck." And I was
I
like,
think instead of quickies, they should be called flashbangs.
There you go. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
what
what I-
else are you looking forward to?
I'm gonna do a flashbang real quick. What's that? It's where I throw this flashbang and we try to find each other's holes. Ah! Ah!
throw it in the epilepsy ward.
Oh.
No, you need to, no. If you're gonna do that, throw a strobe light.
Don't worry,
Misty and
kids.
Storm playing.
Go have Philip turn on and off the. Go have Philip turn on the lights. The fucking epilepsy. He just got
Anyway.
diagnosed with Parkinson's. For those who don't know.
The whole
Oh,
the whole room would be crawling with pussy.
Or,
My head
or
just goes
at least
crazy.
vibrating with it.
Yeah, one of the two. I don't know. Just playing games with you guys. Gonna be able to
Yeah.
actually hang out with all of you fucks.
I knew Jace was friend shaped.
Okay,
He's
I'm not
very
going.
friend. He is very friend shaped.
Yeah, he's like friend. He's like so friend shaped that most women aren't afraid of him because they know they can outrun him.
Even then, like, I gotta say something. I had a little gay moment this morning. Like, I hugged Dalton, and for a moment I was like, damn, he's super warm.
He is.
No.
He's a naturally warm boy.
Well,
I am.
Dalton's never gonna hug you again.
I mean,
No,
sorry, but it
Don't touch
just
me.
was. I was like, bro, I'm glad you're back, and I hugged him. I was like, surprisingly warm.
dude.
No, that's
like,
when you do it and you just look at him and go, that was nice. That was nice.
No, like,
Okay.
I
I'm
think
like
you
the
should
first.
leave.
I mean, I would have said more, but he just looked at me with this face. He was like, I'm fucking tired. I was like, all right, go to bed.
I had just woken up, dude.
Yeah.
God dang.
I don't know.
I think I look forward to you being able to get your thoughts out, Chase.
Well, I would, but I keep on getting interrupted, motherfucker.
I don't know by who.
3 hours later.
I don't know. That's really how I got going on.
What a sad life you live.
I know. I should just off myself now.
No.
Nah, just continuously live terribly.
Oh.
Just to show that there are better ways to live for other people who
Live
are
to
doing worse
spite
than you.
Michelle Obama.
Where the
Right.
fuck did that come
What?
from?
Because Michelle Obama was like super big on like the healthy foods and shit for kids in school.
Yeah.
Okay,
Spite
yeah.
her.
Yeah,
Next
she's like,
time
we
you
need to
see
stop
her,
obesity.
look at her, and give her a middle finger with your fattest
Oh,
Me and
finger.
Jay's just gonna stand there and be like,
Instead of stopping obesity, stop having poor kids be able to have, like, just let everyone have free fucking food.
Just
Or at least
let
good
me
food.
enjoy the goddamn
children.
cafeteria burgers.
get
They weren't
rid of
great,
the
but
shit
they're
that makes us
okay.
fat in our foods.
I was a fan of the square pizza.
Who wasn't? Square pizza was great.
Square pizza was the
I'm
shit.
pretty sure the
That's
square
fair.
pizza was
That's
just
cool,
like
Granddad. Let's get you back inside.
The school,
Back in my day, they weren't circles.
the square breakfast pizza. Fuck you. That was the best.
That's
pizza.
what he just said. We just agreed that it was great.
No,
square
I'm
pizza.
talking about the breakfast pizza.
Oh, yeah, breakfast pizza was also good, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hate how they're like, it was terrible. We need to make our kids healthier. You just made it worse.
Yeah, literally. Like they
Mhm.
went home and ate more snacks and got fatter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have you seen the state of kids now? They're all fat.
Yeah.
Like fatter than me and Dalton were.
To be on my screen, Connor, you're pointing to Matt.
Yeah, you're pointing at Matt. There you go. There you go.
There you go. That's right.
To me, you're pointing
To
to
me,
yourself.
I'm pointing at
Ben, you're
Matt.
pointing the wrong way. Other way. There.
I mean, have you seen Ben? He's kind of chunky.
Yeah, Ben's fat.
No, he's
Okay.
not fat. His
He
ass
chunk
is fat.
butter. He turned it into chunk butter.
I don't know.
That's
Matt,
what it
No,
does.
I'm turning into chunk butter. It was.
Every
I
day
don't
I
know.
see-
Ben looks like he got a pair of titty on him.
I gotta be honest, every time I'm walking down the street, I hear a plep, plep, plep from cheeks, and I just think that's Benjamin walking around, and I just wish I could watch them cheeks.
The fuck?
He's bouncing off his booty cheeks. He loves the way he
He
rides.
I don't know, that's my subpar meatwad voice.
I don't know. I find that kind of pointless, Connor.
Look at you on fire with them segues.
I had to
Oh, I
actually
get it.
look back up what the other subtopic was because I have forgotten.
I
It has
don't
been
even
like
remember.
a while since I st-
I've completely forgotten about the topics, and I can't change my screen. I can't look on my phone because I'm using my phone as a webcam, and I can't do this because I'm recording full
Admittedly,
screen.
the phone's like a really good webcam. Like it's better
Yeah.
than the webcam you had last time.
Mhm.
Like, it really is.
S20 Ultra, what up?
I miss when it would
5-year-old
zoom in on your
phone.
face randomly, just...
I mean, now we can see every flaw and imperfection in that ugly mug of yours.
There is none.
And plus, I also messed around with the lighting, so exposure's a lot better.
Which lights? Because your eyes went in two different directions.
Yes.
These lights.
That's what I was about to
All of
laugh
them.
at. Because Jason's like, we see all your imperfections, and then he looked up and I'd see when I go, I was just like,
It's like that one picture I have of like Diddy of like a Biggie Smalls. Like Biggie Smalls was a cockeyed. He just knew to keep one eye on Diddy at all times.
Dude, even Satan knew what he was about in South Park and wanted to avoid that shit. He's like, I don't want to do it if Diddy did it. Did Diddy do it? Diddy did do it? I don't want to do it if Diddy did it.
Yep, I remember that. That was great.
It's like it was like one of those industry secrets that all the big industry people know, but like people in real life don't.
Yep.
Dude, I just
Anyway.
saw things like Usher just deleted
So-
all of his tweets. The stuff Diddy did, like a lot of people going to prison. I was like, really? Because not a single person's been punished for the Epstein list. So, like, I highly doubt it.
Not even Epstein's
that's
killer.
because he was white.
But anyways,
Wow, racist.
yeah,
I mean-
racist ass.
He probably has a point there though.
I'm not saying it to be racist. I'm saying it because it might be true.
And it's more along the lines of the clientele that was chaperoned with between Diddy and Epstein.
What, like Stephen Hawking? Hey, we got you a easy accessible ramp so you can find the children, Stephen. Oh, thank
And
you.
that's
I've
why
been looking for Betty.
And that's why Epstein wasn't diddied, okay? Instead, he was Epstein.
Am I wrong?
No, what I mean is Diddy's alive because of that.
I mean,
I find
He's gonna
toll
wish-
roads pointless.
God damn it.
Like,
I was
I
just
hate
about to
them
say
so
that.
much. Like I hate toll
Yeah.
roads. In fact, I taught Raylan that toll roads equal scams. So when we go over toll roads, he just says scam. He doesn't know what a scam is, but it's funny as hell to say it.
What's a scam? It's a toll road. Wow, little Billy, good job.
Yeah, I'm still mad about fucking Fort Worth sending me a $14 bill for going through their fucking toll roads to get to fucking Ben's house.
Well, don't go to Chisholm Trail Parkway, motherfucker. God
I
dang.
went the way my fucking phone told me to do.
You can turn off your phone. You can turn your phone to where it doesn't have tolls.
Well, it said it didn't have tolls, and then it said we have found a route.
Faster.
Yeah, see, that's how they get you though.
That's
Faster
what
route.
fucks you.
I'll pay for that shit.
That's why in Texas, I always know where I'm driving to by myself without a fucking GPS.
Oh, I just say fuck
Not
you,
me. I need a
I don't want
GPS just to
faster
get to my I need a GPS to get to my kitchen, dog. I don't know where the fuck I'm at half time.
Okay, Ben.
Never mind. We was gonna make a joke, but never mind. I'll make
But-
it later.
Am I wrong, Ben?
With
That is
regards
terrible at
to
navigating.
things that are just pointless, I guess I'll kick this one off.
Dalton already did.
Yeah, I did. I'm
Well,
honest. I am seriously honest. Toll roads are fucking
Well,
pointless.
toll
I hate
roads, yeah. Another one, video game journalism.
them. Another one.
Agreed.
I agree with that.
Because
Fire
who the fuck gives a flying shit about whatever fucking, whatever the fuck's going on with the development of a game? Is it fun? Okay, fuck off.
I will never get over the fact that a developer tried playing the intro to Cuphead. You know, that silly 50s looking game with the characters with the heads. Couldn't get past the tutorial and said, the game is too hard. And I'm watching the moment he got stuck at. And I'm just sitting here like,
Oh yeah,
did you get a 60-year-old to play it?
Yeah, everybody shits on him because of it.
Ben's grandma could do that part. Easy.
My
My
grandmother was
Grandma
able
could do it.
to
My
beat.
grandma's dead.
My grandmother was able to beat the full
Lucky
first
bastard.
stack of songs on Guitar Hero with the PS2 controller, not the guitar.
Yes.
Yeah, she was fucking legit.
My grandma played video games too, man. Hell yeah.
I'm
Fuck
just
yeah.
saying, if they want to keep gaming journalism, get someone who can actually play a fucking game, or at
Here's
least
an
someone
idea.
who has a big interest in it.
Well, here's an idea. How about you just kick out all the fucking tourists that are have an agenda?
Yeah, that one too.
But
Like biased.
because even if you don't have an agenda, that's still an agenda to be completely unbiased.
Honestly,
Well,
most journalism altogether, like even on the tech side of things, there's this one guy that fucking got roasted like a motherfucker for being a professional or like a source of wisdom with regards to PC building, and he got roasted whenever he did a tutorial video on how to build a fucking tower by everybody from the layman all the way up to like those fucking multi-million subscriber channels, to the point to where he basically, I think he either left or got fired because of his incompetence.
Good.
Look, just come on. Is it that
Hey.
hard?
If you're gonna hire someone who actually has the qualifications. Don't hire it on the basis of the color of their skin or their
Yo.
gender.
Right here, I'll redneck rig everything. I'll make it funny as fuck. Let's go. Let's do it.
Because there's a lot.
Señor, more trabajo, más trabajo.
There's a lot. I did laugh because there apparently when Ubisoft was on the defensive about Assassin's Creed Shadows, and they hired a professional Japanese historian. It turned out that it came out not too long ago that they were former employers, Sweet Baby Inc., and it was just everybody's been shitting on them ever since.
Good job, big Ubisoft. Or wait, sorry, Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
That's what I call them.
That's
Whenever
when
they
you
do
get a
something
boner,
stupid.
but you still somehow manage to
No.
come.
But
They're
their
goobers.
stocks are in the fucking tank right now, and I couldn't be fucking happier.
You could say their stocks are droopy soft.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, how did Grandpa get outside again?
Get back inside, eat your square pizza.
Back in my day, we had square pizza and we walked up the hill both ways on our Super Mario jiggers after blowing the cartridge.
Yeah, and you said George W. Bush Sr. would have been a great president. You lied.
All right, my name is the cartridge.
Back in my day, if you were born a man, guess what? That's what you were.
We ain't had no zimzers coming up to you saying, which alien reference are you?
God damn,
Hell, man.
George. George Herbert needs a Walker Bush.
George Herpes.
Separate water fountains is just shorter lines.
Okay,
Back in my
going off
day, there was an old guy who danced in the Six Flags commercials.
Back in my day, the Fruit of the Loom icon had a cornucopia in it.
If y'all weren't such assholes about his films, Charlie Chaplin wouldn't have taken over Germany.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, he had a
Anyway.
whole thing called The Dictator that was literally
Great
his
movie.
version of Hitler.
He also had a book called My Struggle. Anyway,
And a really good movie where Robert Downey Jr. played him. That's actually really good.
Alternate
Yeah.
universe. He's a PC gamer, and his book is called My Frame Rates.
shut up. Pointless things I find. Racism for one. I feel like that's way too petty of a reason to hate someone. There's better reasons to hate a person.
Yeah,
If somebody hates you, give them a fucking reason.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
being racism is just like arrogance at its finest. Like, at least if you're gonna be racist, be smart about it. So you can be like, "Why are we here? Because we hate melanin." Ah!
I hate melatonin. It doesn't do shit.
It doesn't.
Melanin is the compound that makes your.
I know. That's a joke.
I like
Oh, yeah.
watermelon.
You
To
know
me,
what?
Find a better reason to hate someone. Don't just look at someone who messed up and be like, well, obviously their skin color. Just say, no, it's because they're fucking stupid.
You know what? You know what really fucking knocks you out? Either a right hook to the face or horse tranquilizers. There you go.
The fuck?
He's saying low key, you want some horse trank, bro?
Or you want a right hook to the face?
You want a right hook to the face, dog? I got one of those things.
I'll put a melatonin in right now. Let's go.
But I will argue quick something, because I can't think of anything else that's really pointless off the top of my head. I will argue something that I don't think is pointless, though, for shits and giggles. Zoos. I think too many people hate on zoos. Because they're way too, animals need to be free.
I mean,
None of them
it is
are-
an animal prison, but like some treat their animals really good.
Do you
they're
know-
not.
But
Do you
some
know how
also
many-
help out like animals that need rehabilitation.
Do you know how many animals like zoos have actually helped more than hinder? Yeah, most of them aren't good, but most of them
They've
are
helped
great.
more than PETA has. PETA will like put all their fucking animals.
PETA's
to
pointless.
death.
Yeah, Peter's
That's a good one. PETA's fucking pointless. White.
Wild,
Dude, after
Wild
this.
Vincent has
He's
interviewed.
white. Look at the white.
I love how he's like wearing the same clothes as yesterday.
Yeah.
Fine,
It's
I'm,
almost
I'm
like-
wearing the same clothes as yesterday. It's Sunday. What do we got to do? I ain't got to do shit. I am gonna take a shower after this though.
Oh yeah, I will say
Alright,
PETA, fucking pointless. What have they done?
The flat Earth Society.
The Hollow
was
Earth
saying-
Society.
PETA, they do nothing. I hate the idea that they sit there and think, damn, that animal looks so happy with that person. It's gotta be miserable. Someone get me a stun gun so I can just murder it.
Westboro Baptist Church.
That's
Honestly-
this thing, yeah.
Those are so. Oh man.
Those are
And-
like the worst form of
It
Christianity.
almost feels like it's made up when you hear about the Westboro Baptist. It's like, no way they're real. And it's like, yes, they are.
That's
Something
why I loved in the movie Kingsman the church scene
yeah.
because it was the West Borough type God hates
Yep.
fags church.
Yeah.
And like, bro, then that thing. Oh man, that's like the best. Oh, bro, that seems so good. Kingsman was a great movie, man. Fuck.
So is the second one.
The only scene I remember is the Swedish girl asking if he wants to
You do
asking
anal?
the protagonist, yeah. If you save my life, do you want to do anal? And then it just ends with him looking right down
Yeah.
at her cheeks. I'm just like,
Dude, I love when freaking Samuel Jackson like shoots the guy in the head. Is like, oh my god, is that what it feels like when you shoot someone in the head? Like, yeah, it feels pretty great. No, it doesn't. It feels horrible.
Something
Even
that
better.
were you being Samuel Jackson or Mike Tyson?
No,
He
Samuel
lived. I
Jackson-
can't believe I just
shot this man.
I'd Oh my rather God, just have
punched him in the face.
I feel like this punched him. Maybe his head would still be there.
Well, actually, Samuel Jackson used to have a list, but
Yeah.
he had a vocal coach that helped him.
yeah.
That's why he got the list from.
I love how
But-
people cope with stuff like that. Like Scatman John, the one dude. Bro just learned to turn it into music, and I'm just like, oh no, wait, he had a stutter.
He had auditory epilepsy.
No, he just had a stutter.
Autolepsy.
Dalton, that's what you need to do. Start singing scat.
Honestly, one thing that I find is pointless are bleeding heart vegans. because they base their lifestyle on getting rid of animal cruelty, when in all reality they're just passing the buck.
And also, a lot of the ones that are psycho, if they're not adding in the vitamin B that comes from meat, vitamin B deficiency makes you super irritated. So it's kind of, they're stuck in this cycle because they're not getting enough vitamin B, so then everything makes them fucking pissed off. And it's like, I thought you became a vegan to be happier.
I can't quote word for word what I heard a doctor say about veganism, but he basically said we don't recommend veganism just because you miss like important like vitamins and shit that you would need from meat. But he said something word for word like this: well, if you want to be fucking stupid and be a vegan, then fine. But
Much
basically
like
he was saying, don't be a vegan, you miss stuff. And I'm just like, fair.
Yeah, well, much like a rusty bike with a missing seat, you get on that shit, it's a vicious cycle. Like, seriously.
Get out.
Get off of it.
Come back in. I like that one, dude. That was good. That's funny. I'm just picturing like the toughest dude. Like, he sees the seat doesn't have a seat, and he's like, "I'm going for it anyway."
It's rusty as shit.
Just get the guy who did One Guy, One Jar. He'll just sit on it.
Dude,
Like, there's so much room left for more bike.
the It from South Park.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's kind of like my little mount in a SWOTOR is the little circle.
Oh yeah.
So, like, I just picture my guy just shit's fucking funny.
Oh,
I kind of love South Park. Let's do a fucking deep dive soon.
Fuck
Have
yeah.
we done
let's
a
go.
deep dive on South
No,
Park?
we haven't, because we ended
No.
up changing it because you said you didn't want to do it when you were on, and we're like, well, if Connor's gonna be on, let's just not do it, because then that way he won't leave.
I'll
It's when
do
you're-
it. It's just I'm not the biggest crazy fan of South Park like you guys are.
Well, you're also super espresso depresso as well during that time.
Yeah.
well, now he's fucking motivated though, it seems.
I mean, I still have a splash of espresso depresso, but it's more or less overshadowed by my awesome autism.
And when he drinks too much
Awesome.
coffee, it's a splash of espresso, depresso, espresso, because he has an extra one. And now he's like, I'm hella depressed, and I'm very fast.
Hey, more espresso.
He's
less
just depressed faster.
Yeah, nothing's changed. I'm just faster. Jace, what do you find pointless?
I mean, we nailed a lot of it. Gaming journalism, PETA.
Fucking say circles then. Or ovals.
Finger guns. People should just start saying that when they do
Or
it.
Taylor
Finger
Swift.
guns.
I mean,
Taylor Swift? Yeah, she's
No,
pretty
no.
pointless.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna say she's pointless because I don't like Taylor Swift in the least bit. But as someone who needs bands and music to idolize, she's got the people that don't listen to my music covered, you know.
she's got fans that have the same mentality as furries. If you don't appreciate us, we'll put a pipe bomb in your mailbox at 9 a.m.
Yeah, but they all have like a personality of 0.
Honestly,
Yeah, their whole personality is, I listen to Taylor Swift.
never worry about someone that listens to Taylor Swift, because that bitch has made a career off of making the
Dude.
same bad decision.
I just
Constantly.
watched the Family Guy episode where Chris started dating Taylor Swift because Stewie's like, oh, do I get to introduce you? And he's like, look, unless it has the words insane clown and posse in it, like, I don't have any idea who it is. But she starts dating him, and then she writes a song about him being a fat slob, which he's not. And then when she actually writes a song that she loves him, the crowd turns on her because that's not what they came for.
Yeah,
So he breaks up with her so she could still have her career.
fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, one thing I think is pointless, but this is just me as far as gaming. Battle Eye. I hate that shit. It's dumb as hell.
What? Battle
Mhm.
Eye?
It's an anti-cheat thing,
And
and
90% of the time it doesn't work.
90% of the time it doesn't work, and half the time, whenever you're using a game that uses it, you try to install a mod or something, it'll think that that's cheating and it'll boot you.
Well, yeah, because cheats are just mods, but they're malicious ones.
Yeah. They're
So, like,
magically malicious.
I mean, I have not. And the only mods I've ever installed was Fallout 4 because they're on the main menu to add. I don't have to go in and change fucking a bunch of URL shit inside of a folder, which is just like.
Well,
But that's like
Matt,
that makes me think of surgery. Like if I fuck up.
You want to
like,
know
I'm
why you don't
done.
do that, Matt? Because you're retarded.
Yeah. I
Fuck,
get
the
that.
microphone picked up me ripping ass. God dang
It
it.
did.
Among Us.
I was just about to say,
Piece
Ben.
of shit.
Literally.
God, I can smell it over here. What the fuck?
Good
thing-
How
yeah.
did you travel through my microphone?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you know what would suck is
Yeah.
because I'm actually closer to Ben than you are.
Oh, he had cabbage.
Oh,
God, it just smells like cabbage and dick.
God damn it.
Hey,
So
your
anybody
farts
got-
smell exactly like penis. That's so weird.
But Peter,
Man, Matt would know that smell.
I do. It's
But-
delicious.
Dalton, that sounds like my size.
anybody got anything else, or are we pretty much done?
I think that's it.
I think we're good. I gotta make my kid lunch anyway.
If you have any questions, comments, concerns, grips and grips and
Death grips.
grips and
Grip.
grips like accessories.
Grip and grip like accessories. Alright, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, bitches, gripes, complaints, or you would like some analog art pieces that are piece de resistance from a spick of all trades, a master of Juan that is up above me here, then hit us up on Memento Mori. If you want to support us, then check us out on Ko-Fi, check us out on Patreon, check us out on Spotify for Podcasters support link, which is probably on everything that you are hearing this from, or on. Just Google search us. We're everywhere. We also stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes Saturday. Our bud Jace over here, he was fucking manning the fort on Saturday, doing a solo run and getting all sorts of shit. Fuck yeah. Even in spite of his game fucking up, it's fucking beautiful.
That was beyond my control. I've looked and I've seen a lot of people have that same complaint.
Well,
So
good.
It's a random crash that will just happen.
But you know what? You improvised, you adapted, you overcame. Fuck yeah.
But
Good shit.
I just streamed another Warhammer game that I was equally fond of.
improvise, adapt, overcome. I just changed the game.
I'm
Can you
trying to
hurry up
hide
with the
people.
outro because I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad.
I do gotta
So
pee.
shout out to the Odd Fun guys, shout out to Horror's Funny, and without further ado, I guess we shall bid the adieu.
And Ben's gonna go do a dude.
Bye.
I'm gonna go doo-doo.
Motherfucker.